Thank you for joining us for our first Meet the Founder interview with none other than the founder of Eat Right Lifestyle Delivery Meal Plans, Cameron Fulks.
Thank you.
I'm Georgina Whalen, and I manage influencer, PR, and social here at Baze. Eat Right is Tampa's fastest growing national lifestyle meal delivery service. And we're so excited to kick things off with Cam. So thank you so much for taking the time.
No, thank you. Thank you for having me. Obviously, we love our partnership with Baze, so we're more than willing to do anything that we need to do.
Absolutely. Well, thank you. Baze is truly thrilled to be partnering with Eat Right to provide our member base with customized, nutrient dense meals. So, Cam, talk to me about how you found Baze and kind of how this partnership came to be.
So I was actually a Baze customer originally. Still am. Still take your vitamins every morning, and I see my name on the package, and I see what day it is. I sometimes do miss a day, but I always make sure to make up for that. But I was a customer, reached out to you guys just to see if on any type of level we could figure out, some type of partnership. Definitely didn't think that it would grow to, what we all decided on and what we've now implemented. But yeah, I thought it was an amazing idea. I was at a point where I really wanted to get on some different supplements, some different vitamins. And I was one of those people out there that just had no idea what to take. So I thought the whole idea of, a DNA type based vitamin supplement plan was absolutely amazing. Got the kit, I stuck it on my arm for 10 minutes, filled up, sent it in, and then literally got actual analytics on exactly what I need for my body, what I was deficient on. I think it was awesome to see some of the things that I wasn't deficient on that I was good to go with. But yeah, I thought it was an amazing idea. And with our whole business model and kind of what we do, I thought a partnership on some level would be great.
Absolutely. And we were just as excited when you reached out. So, um, we're just as fortunate for this partnership.
Nice.
So interested, there are a lot of different lifestyle meal delivery services, but we'd love to hear what do you feel is Eat Right's biggest differentiator?
I think we have a lot. So the variety in our meals, every single week, our meals change. If you see a meal today, you probably won't see it again for about 5 or 6 months. So I think the variety of our meals, our technology is absolutely incredible, from how our members select their meals to the things that they're able to do to how, our drivers can efficiently and safely get our meals there, or now that we're nationwide, how we can get our meals from Florida all the way to Alaska, Hawaii, those things. And we really encompass, a lifestyle type platform where it's not just about the food. We have a licensed nutritionist on staff that can answer any questions that you have. If you're in one of our local areas, we literally pay for your gym membership as long as you're on our plans. All these things I think go together because health isn't just about eating right. It's not just about taking vitamins. It's kind of a plethora of things that as long as they all match up, that's going to put you where you need to be. So I think we have a lot of things. We've grown very fast, very fortunately. Our food is obviously amazing. That's kind of a key to it. It's definitely a very gourmet style. You're never going to see brown rice and chicken and broccoli with us. Everything is very high quality. We started introducing like Peking duck a month or two ago in our system. So a lot of things that you would definitely never see with other companies that we're able to do. And I think it really helps us. It keeps our members on for a very long time. Our average members on right now for 3 times the national average of someone on a prep meal plan. And I think anytime we can do something like incorporate, Baze and a vitamin guide and all that, it really just goes to help you, on your journey.
Absolutely. And I can attest personally to how tasty the meals are. So
Yeah.
it's incredible that your company can achieve the scale it does and still maintain that quality. So 100% behind you.
Yeah, I'm upstairs at our kitchen right now, and our team is downstairs working, and I'm always amazed. We're doing about 15,000 meals a week right now.
Wow.
So every time I go in there, just seeing, the controlled chaos, I will say that. It is very chaotic. There's a lot of moving parts, but just seeing the care that they put into it. I mean, we have an amazing team. They don't, if something doesn't look like, a meal that they would want to serve their own family, then they don't put it out. They fix, whatever inefficiencies that it's having. So I'm always really, really proud of them, because it's definitely not easy to do what we do, but they do an absolutely amazing job. So.
I agree. Um, Speaking of the meals, I know personally that you enjoy Eat Right meals as a part of your own healthy lifestyle. So I'd love to know what one of your favorite dishes are.
So I'm a really big fan of anything that we have that's steak. I'm definitely a red meat. I would say red meat and potatoes, but I'm keto. So I'm like a red meat and cauliflower mash kind of guy. I'm always amazed by that. We have another business where we do meal kits with a celebrity chef, and he gets our meals now. And even something like someone like that, I mean, he's a world-renowned chef. So to him, putting food inside of a microwave and heating it up and then eating it is just, that's unheard of. I mean, he's not like the rest of us that, I don't want to go cook. I mean, this is what he does. He loves it. It's his passion. So someone like that, I mean, he, wrote a post about us the other day. Like, I'm always surprised, not surprised, it's probably not the good word. I'm always amazed at how amazing things taste after they go in the microwave, our food. The way that our cooking process is completely different than the way you would cook at home or someone would cook at a restaurant. It's literally cooked and meant to be put in the microwave. So when it comes out with our steam technology and our smart film that we use for our sealed meals, it's literally like, it's almost like you went to a restaurant. So I'm always really, really proud and happy with anything steak wise.
Excellent. Um, we also know that Eat Right does a lot for the community, between being a Feeding Tampa Bay partner, and supporting veterans. So I'd love to hear a little bit more about your charitable efforts.
So when I first started Eat Right, I am a vet, U.S. Army, spent 14 months in Iraq. So anything military-wise is really important to me. I think that's definitely a group of people that get overlooked. And obviously I was, one of those people. I'll be a soldier for the rest of my life. So when we first started, we actually introduced Eat Right on the base here in MacDill. Before we were doing any delivery to anyone, it was literally just for soldiers to consume. And then after that, we really wanted to figure out a way to make sure that we're giving back to our community. Our community here and abroad now has done so much for us, and they've really accepted and welcomed us. So since day one, we've been a food with a purpose company. So for every single meal that we make, we actually donate one to the homeless, to different charitable, organizations around the U.S. now. And I think in the little over 2 years we've been in business, we've donated probably close to like 650,000 meals. So definitely a lot. Yeah, and we're always very excited to do that. And then when COVID started back in March, I got together with our team and I said, what can we do? We're fortunate enough to be one of the businesses that our doors are still open during COVID. And if we're in a position like that, I think it's only right for us to give back. So the entire team came together and they said, first responders, we need to take care of those people that are on the front lines, that are really dealing with this pandemic and really keeping us safe. So since March, every week we fed 1,000 first responders, from doctors, nurses, hospital staff, firefighters. I mean, anyone, you name it. And I definitely loved doing that because I think it was awesome just to hear some of their stories. We would deliver to a hospital and have a nurse come up to us and say, hey, look, this is amazing. By the time I get off of work, grocery stores are closed. I'm having to pull 12-hour shifts. Like, I have something now I can eat. I don't have to go to the vending machine. I don't have to go to, somewhere unhealthy. So that's been really amazing for us. And we definitely want to continue doing that, for as long as we can. And as long as they're out there taking care of us and helping with this pandemic.
That's incredible. So, the community is fortunate to have you.
Thank you. Thank you. We're fortunate to have them.
We certainly are, absolutely. Um, so we'd also love to know about your, no pun intended, secret sauce, and kind of what makes you a leader in the personalized nutrition space.
I think what's really helped me is, when I started Eat Right, I was probably tipping the scales at almost 300 pounds. So when I told any of my friends that I was going to start a healthy meal plan company, they all looked at me like I was crazy. So I think what's really helped me is I've now, obviously gone on a journey with our members. So, it's not just someone out there saying, hey, I have a six pack, I'm ripped, this is what you should eat to look like me. It's someone that they can connect with and say, okay, look, this guy has gone on a journey, he's lost a ton of weight doing this. Like, let us go ahead and go on that journey with them. So I think that that gives us a really personable kind of feel with our members. I think it's all about building a really good team. We have a team now that is absolutely amazing. The majority of our staff that we have, I mean, I think that they would honestly be with us as long as Eat Right's in business. So I think that's really important. I think being very innovative with things, changing things up. I didn't want to do the same meals everyone else was doing. I didn't want to do, the same portion sizes. I mean, we've really tailor fit things to our members. Even from, I don't know of another company that does high volume like us that's customizable. So even something like that, we basically looked at everything that other companies are doing where we kind of found some shortcomings. Like I was on probably 7 different meal plans before I started Eat Right. And I'm literally the pickiest eater in the world. Like my staff will tell you my allergy and dislike list is very long. Like I just tried avocado for the first time like 2 months ago. I don't like it. I don't like mushrooms, onions, peppers. I'm allergic to mango. So it's like bad. But that was always difficult for me on these other plans because, with other companies, because they basically, you select your meal and then you get what you get. So if I select a meal, it has onions in it, I'm literally spending 10 minutes picking those onions out, to eat the meal. We are completely customizable. When you sign up, it doesn't matter what allergy you have. It doesn't matter what dislike you have. You get the same exact menu as everyone else on that meal plan. And whatever meal you select, if it has that ingredient, you don't get that ingredient. So you could literally pick a 5 pepper beef meal, which is, dependent on the pepper in it, and you won't get the peppers in it. So that's really big for me. I think that also allows us to have some really unique members on. We have a very big name in radio here that has diverticulitis. So like he can't even have seeds. If he consumes anything with seeds, I remember, I think like the week before he came on our plans, he told me that he had a strawberry at his daughter's birthday party and he got really sick and almost had to go to the hospital. So something like that where we can even take, I mean, seeds are in everything. You would be absolutely amazed, but we literally have an allergy and dislike team that's separate from our culinary team. They make all of the allergy and dislikes because we really take a lot of like pride in that. And I think that, and a lot of our customizable things, and obviously our partnership with Baze. I mean, I think like things like that are really kind of what give us the edge over the other companies in our space.
Definitely. That is true customization. So with that true customization, and you've spoken to this a bit about some of the impact that you've had in your own life, but also those with medical conditions. But how do you feel you're driving impact with your customers in any other ways?
Um, I really think that our customers kind of are at a point now where they really, and actually, I'm sorry, we don't even call them customers, we call them members. I slip all the time and my staff yell at me. I really think that they're at a point now where, they trust us. They know that we're only going to give them the best quality, food out there. We really make their lives convenient, which I think is a big thing. Because I think a lot of people look at meal planning as, hey, I just want to maintain my weight, or I want to gain weight, or I want to lose weight. There's a ton of other, things outside of those. I mean, convenience. We are starting a program now where, now that we're nationwide, where if you're a local member, or any member actually for that matter, and you get meals and you let us know, hey, I'm traveling here for the next week for work, we'll literally ship meals to your hotel room. So just the convenience of, being able to still have that healthy aspect with you no matter where you're at. So I think convenience is a really, really, really big factor for us. How the ease of use. We released from day one our menu selection process, which is different than I've ever seen anyone else do it. When I was on one of the meal plans, the one right before I started Eat Right, it was basically on Wednesday, go on our website, our menu's up from noon till 6 p.m., then call us and tell us, or, what you want to eat, or whatever it may be. And that, I was never doing that. So at the end of the week, I'm looking at my fridge and I'm saying, okay, I don't want that meal. I don't want that meal. I don't want that meal. And it's a waste of money. Our members literally select their meals in probably under 60 seconds every week. So just convenience. I think they really trust in us. When we went nationwide, we took a very strong look at how other companies were shipping their meals and were getting their meals to their members. And it was basically the same thing. You order food, they cook your food on Sunday, they ship it out on Monday, you get it on Tuesday. And that was based on the containers that they're using. And I did not like that at all, because to me, if that happens and it's Tuesday and I just get my food, I'm thinking, okay, what am I going to eat? What do I need to eat on Monday? Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? You want to start your week off like in a healthy way. So you don't want to go and cook for yourself or fend for yourself. So we got this massive piece of vacuum sealing technology that's down in our kitchen now. So we're able to completely vacuum seal our meals. You've gotten the shipping meals that are vacuum sealed. They almost look like they're fake. But we're able to completely vacuum seal them, and that extends the life without being frozen to 2 to 3 weeks. So we're able to actually ship your entire week's worth of meals, and it gets to your home on Friday. So when Monday comes, you literally have everything for that week. It's as fresh the next Friday if you open it up that it was if you open it up the day you got it. So definitely convenience and kind of the way that we operate, I think is big for us.
Absolutely. And I think that's what truly makes you a lifestyle brand and company,
Yeah.
is that all of that convenience, it truly helps people maintain consistency in this routine that is not
Yep.
just a diet, it's a true lifestyle change.
Yeah.
So
Agreed.
I love your menu. I actually look every week whether I'm getting the meals or not, because it is like delicious. I'm always excited to see what you guys are putting out.
Yeah, we appreciate that. It's very creative. It's kind of hard for our culinary team sometimes because, they could make a meal that's really good, but it's not going to fall within the parameters of, the macronutrients that are needed for that meal. Or they could make a meal that does fall in there and it doesn't, the taste test doesn't go well. So, they definitely find a very fine line between both, where it's amazingly healthy. Our chicken, I microwave our chicken, and I hate microwaving chicken, but with ours, I literally microwave it and it's still super juicy inside. So they do they do a very good job. I'm sorry.
I said it is juicy. I wondered how you guys did that. So
Yeah, it's weird to me. They don't tell me some of the secrets because they kind of don't want me in the kitchen. So I normally work out of our corporate office because I think if I'm in the kitchen, they feel like I'm going to overcook something or something's going to go wrong. So they haven't told me the secrets yet, but I'm sure one day I'll talk them into doing it.
good. Well, you can let me know anytime.
We'll do.
One last question before we let you go.
Okay.
How do you feel Baze aligns with your vision and your overall mission?
I think our partnership with Baze, and honestly, I'm so proud of tons of things we do. I think our partnership with Baze to me is probably one of like my proudest moments, because I truly think that we're on the cusp of the future, of actual prescription food. Obviously we're starting with being able, with Baze, you'll be able to figure out, the exact deficiencies you have, and then automatically be recommended meals that, in addition to the vitamins you're taking, that are going to, help out with those deficiencies. I mean, that I think is absolutely massive. And getting people healthy. And obviously, if COVID has shown or taught us anything, I think one of the things it has taught us is being healthy and how that does help in your everyday lifestyle. The guy I was talking about earlier, the radio DJ here, that's been on our plans since last February. I think he's lost like 160, 170 pounds. He contracted COVID a couple of months ago, I think, and we had a conversation, and he said, I just want to thank you. I said, what do you mean? He's like, I was basically asymptomatic. I really, I wasn't as bad off as some people are, unfortunately. And I kept thinking about how much harder it would have been to go through COVID with the extra 170 pounds. All of that, making your heart have to work that much faster, oxygen, I mean, the whole 9 yards. So I think it's really taught us that being healthy, and we're so excited to be partnering with you guys. I mean, your vitamins have helped me every day. And I really think we're on the verge of what the future is, figuring out exactly what's, hurting your nutritional levels, and getting an actual meal plan where maybe, one day we don't have to prescribe millions of different pills and all these different things that we don't really know if they're good for our body, if they're not good for our body, but we know that healthy food is. So I think it's absolutely amazing. Our entire team is so excited for this, and we're really ready to kick things up a notch with you.
Well, wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
That wraps up our first Meet the Founders interview. Again, thank you so much, Cam, founder of Eat Right Lifestyle Delivery Meal Plans. We appreciate your time, and we are so excited for what we have coming next.
Us too. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
See ya.